And let's get back to Let's Play Xenogears. We're in the middle of the baptismal ceremony to determine Faye's ranking in the prison. Now, if it sounds a little weird or looks a little weird, it's because I sped the video up a little bit, because, you know, I gotta maintain that 10-minute limit. This goes right up to the end, and I had to compress a little bit. So, you know, it doesn't look that bad, but it sounds funny. Now, Leonardo is the first prisoner. Now, he is the weakest, but he is not the easiest to beat of the 4 that I'm going to have to fight. Now, the thing about these fights is, like the tournament in Leonardo, you do not have to win. You can actually lose in the first fight. You get a D ranking instead of an A ranking, which is what I'm going for. But you survive it, and the story goes on. The only real difference is a few different small points, like making money in the D block in the prison is not as easy as making money outside any other part in the game. You don't make any money by defeating enemies. You gain items by defeating enemies, and then you can take them and sell them. But the amount of money you get from selling those items varies by rank. The higher rank you have, the better cash you get out of each item. So, I mean, unless you're not planning on doing anything like that, it's advisable that you get the highest rank possible. You get a D if you don't beat this guy. You get a C if you do beat him. Or something like that. I did a little bit of a combo and took him out. It's pretty easy. HP isn't full, but it's pretty high. Move on to the next guy. One of the points supposed to be made here is that Faye just woke up from being unconscious for 3 days. He hasn't recovered yet from his injury, so he's still kind of weak, but he's strong enough to take all these guys on. Hiden Reich here is a little bit stronger. His attacks are a little stronger, but he won't string together combos like Leonardo would. He'll just keep doing this attack over and over again. A little bit harder, but easier to predict. So you don't really have to worry about it. Okay, 25 points. That ought to be enough to take him down, although I should heal before this battle ends. 150 HP, you're recovered. And he's gonna attack. And I'll throw a combo at him, and this battle will be over. Nope, I guess I wanted to heal again. And combo. That's more than enough to take him down. And Faye moves up to the next rank. Okay, I guess he moved up to C rank when he defeated that guy. Now another enemy that looks basically identical. Looks like the forest troll that I fought way earlier in the game that attacked Ellie. I guess none of these people are really human completely. His arms are too long, kind of creepy looking guy. Same strategy for taking this guy out. The way he fights is, he attacks a little like the first guy, although his HP is a little higher, I guess, and he is more likely to chain together attacks, and he's also faster. I'm not extremely worried how high Faye's HP is going to be at the end of this battle. I shouldn't have done that. See, string together attacks there, a little stronger. He's ultimately doing less damage than Hiden Reich did. That ought to do it. And he's down. Fargus is down. Now the last fight. If I beat this girl, then I'm an A-ranking prisoner. Now, thing about her, I'm going to use Iron Valor to raise Faye's attack power for this one. Her attacks, like that one attack removed all of Faye's EP. That's why I did Iron Valor first, because I knew she was going to do that. And her attacks take off half of Faye's HP. Now, ultimately that will mean that it'll be 66, and then 33, and then the next attack will take off 17. Oh, no. Switched over to that. Now, it is possible for her to beat you. Although, it's not very likely. That's why I wasn't too worried about how high my HP was before I got into this fight. And this is actually the easiest battle of the group. See, another half HP move. Now I have 28 AP, so the next round, then she's done. Only 6 HP left. Or is that 8? Okay, now it's 6. And I'll throw the combo, and this will finish her off. And she's down. And Faye has achieved the rank of A, with only 6 HP and no AP left. Also got the metal jacket, which is a good piece of armor to have at this point in the game. And Rico wants to take on Faye. Now, the thing about this battle is it's one of those no-win battles. Faye doesn't really want to fight. Never really does. He's wailing on Faye. Oh, and he knocks him down with some ether power. We actually hurt him. First one to ever injure Rico. And the battle goes on. Now I have no EP, so I can't do anything like this. But I can deal some damage. An insignificant amount. Rico is... It's impossible to beat Rico. It's a scripted battle that you will always lose. So I'm just going to practice some death blows. And Steel Fist raises his attack power. Steel Body before raised his defense. Faye does not stand a chance. Now if I had... Right now, if I had any EP left and I used Guided Shot, that would do a little bit more damage to him, but it's impossible to lose, or it's impossible to win the battle. See the amount of damage that he's doing? 1,292. Faye got a rank A, and he won Rico's respect. And since we're rapidly approaching the 10-minute mark, I have to end the episode. So, watch the next one to see what happens next.